Alright, what's going on everybody? My name is Steven. You're watching the Foul Air Gun channel, and today we're going to be taking a little bit more look at a project I've been working on here. This is my little package with a lot of fun. This is the Webley Nemisis PCP multi-shot air pistol. And oh yeah, don't forget as well, when you want to silence things down, don't forget your Donnie FL. So this is our little package here. This was a Webley Nemisis CO2 multi-shot PCP air gun. However, that is no longer the case. And I've done a few videos for you all, but I just want to do something a little bit fun today. Just get out and shoot a couple targets I got out different ranges from about 25 yards to I think about right over 45, somewhere around there. So we're going to be using this. We got a 2x7 about 32 long eye relief pistol scope on here to give us a little bit of sight out. Still have my rail back here that I mounted for my red dot optic that I really like to use on this pistol as well. I have the power adjuster in the back here, and we'll talk a little bit about that in this video as well. Actually, we'll just go ahead and touch base on it just a little bit. So what I have is I have this little power adjuster in the back here for hammer spring adjustment. And if I go full power all the way in, which is where we are set right this moment, start at anywhere from 2000 psi to 1900. 1900 is like the sweet spot. It's roughly 1900. So I'll fill right roughly to 1900 like we are there now. And I'll shoot down one whole magazine. That's 7 rounds. And they're shooting at, excuse me. When I'm shooting on full power, I'm shooting the FX 13.4 grain, which is the start of basically 22 caliber weight there, and I'm shooting those at had a high of 27 feet per second, but averaging right around like 506. So got some really good velocity. I think that's like right around like 8 foot-pounds, somewhere there that it's producing. And also, if I bump this back down, I can shoot like Crossman Premier hollow point, the 7.9 grain pellets. If I turn this 3 turns all the way back out and then back it to 0, that's 3 adjustments fully out. Then, and that's actually not all the way off of the hammer spring. That's just really far, really light back. And if I pull that back to 0 there, and adjust, and I can shoot 3 whole magazines, 21 shots that are right within a realm of at 25 yards, making the group no bigger than like just over 2 inches, maybe so like this here. So and that's with just the Crossman Premier hollow points. I haven't got around to using JSB. I'm sure they're quite a bit more accurate, but you know, in the same weight category. But anyways, so yeah, that's what we're getting as far as shot count. Full power, just getting 7 shots, and on low power, getting 3 usable magazines out of this with a lighter grain pellet. I'm not sure about the heavier stuff. Actually, what I have in here right now, or what we will be shooting with right now, are going to be what is the most accurate out of this pistol, which are actually the FX 10.3 grain pellets. The JSB Hades, they just kind of don't, I don't know, they don't have the greatest BC when they come out of this barrel. They start to get that loop. Once they get out past this like 30-35 yards, they kind of get that little spin on them. But the 10.3 FX pellets seem to be doing a great job making a small group. I've done a video I have somewhere else on my channel here, I believe, if you want to go look for it, but I believe they're just over an inch, maybe just under an inch at 36 yards. So pretty good for some accuracy there. So yeah, so we're going to get back here. I'm going to shoot a couple things. You got a couple balloons right here at 25, and then I have a couple right out here. This is our 36 yard target. Got us orange, a couple pieces of apple from from yesterday, and got a piece of steel. I'm going to set the camera, the GoPro, out right behind here, and I'm just going to sit back here for you guys, and I'm going to shoot a couple rounds off, and I'll air it up as well for you with the hand pump, which is the only way I'll fill this thing up. Use a hand pump, and it's like 11 pumps after it equalizes, which takes like 5 little pumps, equalizes pressure, and after like 11 pumps, this thing is just jacked up, full, ready to go. So real easy to use a hand pump. We'll show you that as well. But yes, I'm gonna get back right out here into the little shooting box. You guys come join me, and I'm gonna shoot out here and just have a little bit of fun. And just wanted to show you that because I've been pretty proud of it, mostly because it's nothing it's nothing real fancy or new or anything, but it's because I converted it. It was something that was CO2, and I was able to keep the whole form factor with it, as far as keeping it real slimline and nice. And personally, I really like it with the Donnie FL on the end. I can take the moderator off and it gets pretty loud, but there it is here. And we'll do a little demonstration perhaps at the end of the video, turn the power down for you, and I'll just go ahead and shoot, you know, 3 magazines. I don't really feel like pulling the chronograph stuff out unless somebody requests that I do so. But yeah, so we're gonna get back here and we're gonna sling some pellets out and have a little bit of fun. All right, I'm gonna go back here and go sit in the box here. Got the camera rolling, and we're gonna shoot us some stuff. Got a piece of steel right here, right next to the camera. Got a couple balloons right here, orange, and there's a couple old apples here. And right out here, we got us at 25 yards, a couple balloons as well. Rolling. All right, here we go. Gonna fill this pistol up for you here and just show you where we at right there. We are right at 1100 psi. Take my little dust cover off. Grab my little cheap Chinese made hand pump here. This is great for in the field. Absolutely good to have. Having a hand pump is really helpful. Okay, so what I say about 5 or 6 for the equalized pressure, and then it takes about 11 pumps to fill it up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, and just like that. Set this up off the ground here. And there we are. Filled up to 1900 psi. I believe that was actually just 10 there. So, easy to have, good to have. What I plan to do is actually just get a little tiny pony bottle, like a little paintball. Use small, like 4500 psi bottle there. A little regulated top or something, and then be able to just use a little pony bottle out in the field. Just top it right off, fill it off with a compressor, and then just take it with me. And I mean, who knows how many shots I can get off carrying a little bottle and having that thing hooked up. So let's get back to shooting a little bit of stuff. I went and got us some JSB Exact Diablo 8.44 grain, and we're gonna see if we can't hit us a little bit of steel out there at 40. A little off to the left there. All right. There's the hit. Oh yeah, look, butter. These 8.44s. They seem to be flying pretty well. Alright, here's what I'm going to show you all. This little power adjuster here on the back. Try to get you in some sunlight. So, put you in some real sunlight. Oh, that's a little better. Okay, so the way I have this, and there's the seam right down here in the center from where the plastic from the stock is made, and that just uses as my mark. So if I rotate here and we go 1, 2, and land us right here on that 0, and this is going to be low power, and we are at a Just about 2,000 psi feel, just a little under 1950, somewhere around there. And we're gonna just kill mosquitoes. We're gonna shoot us a group out here. Actually, let's do this. I'm gonna stick it here, possibly somewhere where you can see. Alright, here we go. Maybe here will work. Alright, and then we're just gonna shoot us a little bit of steel with these JSB 8.44 grain pellets. We're gonna try these out. Now, this is to demonstrate shot count going up, and velocity with these are actually right around 600 feet per second. So they're still making some pretty impressive velocities for a smaller grain pellet. Let's see what we got. That was a little low. Okay, that's one. A little low. Let's try one more time here. Where are we at? There we go. A little high. Alright, a little more over here. There it is. Now I done shot the whole magazine out. Let's see. Let's see if I can keep it on there now. Alright. Alright. I'm gonna keep it rolling here, and we're gonna load some more of these little 8.44s. This is our gonna be magazine number 2 here. Seven-shot magazine here. This actually used to be an ambidextrous magazine. However, it has been modified. I had a major malfunction with it, and I could have repaired it, but I didn't feel like fiddling with it because I have a couple of them. So I just decided to make this one small, cut it down to help slimline the pistol a little bit, so that anything that's sticking out, it's a little bit less. Oh, that was a little high. Let's try this down low this time. There it is. This is about 40 yards right here. Making good consistency. I can see that that one's a bit high. Alright, 2 more. There it is. Come on now. That was a bit high as well. Alright, and we are still at right about 1,500. Somewhere's right in there. Not sure if you all can see that. Get that moved in there for you. So we're still right there. Actually, that's probably even a little bit higher up than 15 even. Maybe 1550, 15 or 1600, somewhere around there. So this would be magazine number 3. All right, magazine number 3. So again, this is with the power adjuster turned all the way down, and I'm trying to make some noise. Shooting a little high now. Trying to make some noise down there for you so that you can see that we're still getting out there at 40 yards with some consistency. Just barely pulled that one there, and that one. They're trying to climb a little bit on me. Must be hitting the bottom end of this valve. There it is. What do we got here? One left. Alright, one more here. Right. Hitting some 4-inch steel at 40 yards. And that's number 3. And we're still at roughly 1,000 actually. Might be right at about 950, somewhere in that area. Still got a little bit of air. I'm gonna say that I'm just gonna try it for the heck of it. I have not yet, but I'm just gonna go ahead. 2, 3, 4. All right, I got 5 more pellets sitting out here that I could grab real quick that we can try out. So this is magazine number 4, and 5 shots in it. So let's see if we can stay on some steel out there. There's a hit. Here's another hit. 3 out of 3 there on the very end of this thing. 4, and that one dropped pretty low, so let's see where this one's gonna land us here. All right, that's it, and that's gonna take us down there. So that's gonna bring us all the way down to about there, nothing, about 100 psi probably in there. All right, so there you guys go. There you go. This is Webley Nemisis PCP converted little project I've been working on, just to give myself something to do to keep busy, and give you all something to look at and, you know, to think about. Also, like I said, the power adjuster helps a lot, because, you know, if you just want to do some shooting, and we were just shooting that whole spread there on low power out at 40 yards, hitting a 4-inch piece of wide steel, so pretty cool. It's good for plinking around. You can get some power, enough power, 8 foot-pounds, that within that like 30-yard distance, you're really gonna be able to be pretty spot on. With the FX and the JSB 13.4 grain pellets, they were making some pretty good groups still. Out at like 30 yards, they were like maybe like 1.5 inches or so, but anything in that, they shrink pretty good. So I want to say that's some pretty good accuracy, and it's not a high shot count or anything, but, you know, for me, it was just the whole form factor of the pistol. Everything is pretty much already here, and so it just made for a really fun project. I hope you guys are enjoying this, and hey, I just want to say, if you guys are enjoying this, make sure you like my videos so you can follow me for more stuff, so I can continue putting this content out here for you. And guys, got any questions or any comments about the Webley Nemisis that you guys want to know about, anything, or you want to see me do anything with it? Yeah, I'm absolutely open to it. So hey guys, I want to say, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe and follow me for more if you'd like to, and as always, we'll see you next time.